Well, let's get into some other fun stuff here. I can't wait for this. Did it make you feel weird doing the segments with Stephanie, particularly the kissing one with Vince right there directing it, staring at you?
Oh my God. You know what? It was weird. It was very uncomfortable. And, Vince, not only was he directing, he was literally 2 feet away from us.
That's so weird, man.
The camera was right here. Stephanie and I are here, and Vince was right behind the camera looking at us like this. And I'm not saying he looked like he was aroused, but he was into it. Like this looked like I want to see this. So I kissed Stephanie, and I do it like this because I'm nervous as hell.
You look like a duck. He's got duck lips.
I look like a duck, fish lips, right?
Yeah.
So Stephanie afterwards says, "You kiss like a fish." I said, "What the hell do you want me to do? You want me to slip you the tongue while your dad's watching?" And plus, you're married to Triple H.
Oh, man. So were there any practicing? Was there like practice kissing sessions or anything?
No. You know what? We honestly, in WWE, very seldom do they ever rehearse stuff. It's just,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like your rap battle.
We got to keep going, sticking and moving. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just having fun. I figured there was no practicing, but that's me living vicariously through you. So listen, what's the call like when Vince says, "Man, you're going to be defeating The Rock and you're going to become world freaking champion"? What's that like, dude?
It blew my mind. I'm going to beat The Rock for the world championship, one of the greatest superstars of all time. And I think the reason was, and this is what he told me, Vince, at SummerSlam that year, a couple months before, I had a triple threat with Triple H and The Rock, and I got a concussion. When Triple H went to pedigree me through the table broke early, and I landed down on the concrete floor on my head and got a concussion. And I went backstage, and you know what? The match was supposed to be that way, but I wasn't supposed to really get a concussion, but I did. So I was supposed to get wheeled back anyway. So I was supposed to be away from the match for 5 or 10 minutes and then come back and save the day. Well, I get wheeled back there, and I have a real concussion. Vince is going crazy. Like, what are we going to do? We need him to go back to the ring. And I'm laying there, and they're filming all of it, the production team. And I'm saying, I have a pre-tape now. And they're like, yes. So I had a live tape. It was a live pre-tape.
Yeah.
And Stephanie's saying, "Hey, will you go out and help Triple H?" And I was supposed to say, "I'll do it for you, Steph. I'll do it for you." And they said it to me, and they were getting ready to shoot. And I said, "Wait, what am I saying again?" They said, "Just say I'll do it for you, Steph." I said, "Okay." What am I saying again? I said it like 5 times.
You were out of it.
Vince goes, "God damn it. Someone get him some smelling salts."
Oh no.
So eventually I come to life. I'm able to get up, and I go out to the ring. Stephanie guides me out to the ring. And when I get out there, I don't know what I'm doing. I have a concussion. I don't remember what I have to do in the match. So Stephanie's telling me what to do. She's walking me down, hold my arm. I get to the ring, and she says, "Okay, when The Rock hits the ropes, grab his foot and pull him out of the ring." I said, "Okay." So I do it. I look at her. She's like, "Pick him up." And I pick him up, and I look at her, and she goes, "Throw him into the steps." She thought I would like pick up on what I had to do.
And you didn't.
Because naturally, if you pull someone out, you're going to throw them in the steps. I didn't know because I had a concussion. So, and then I throw him to the steps, and I'm staring at her for like 5 seconds. She goes, "Get in the fucking ring." So I get in the ring, and then Triple H calls the rest of the match to me. So Vince, and the reason he had me beat The Rock for the world title, he had me win it earlier because he knew he could depend on me. Even with a concussion, I went out there and wrestled, and I proved to him that I'm loyal to him. And Vince felt that he owed it back to me. So he said, "Listen, you're going to beat The Rock for the world championship. We're going to give you a nice long title reign." And I thought that was awesome. And you know what? He didn't have to do that. I was excited just to go to work every week. I didn't have to win the world title. Don't get me wrong. It was great that I did. But, Vince and I had a great relationship at this point in time. And we were hitting it off pretty good.
Well, not only that, it just proves to you and to the audience and to all of us where you were at already so quickly. In terms of where your character was at the time, you were over, pal. You were way over. You're in ring. You're already performing with guys like The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, and not just in the ring with them. You're at their level, maybe even a little bit better. So it all came together, and I think it was a no-brainer, man. Such a cool time for you in your career.
It was. And you know what I get, Paul? Like fans today, they say, "Kurt, I hated your guts when you started. But you know what? Now I appreciate it. You are such a great heel. And it's like, that's the best feeling in the world. Like knowing that I got to them, but they appreciate it later in time. You know, it was like, you were awesome. You were the best. I love to hate you. And it was like, oh, that's great. That's a great compliment.
Listen, all that it matters is that they're invested. If they're invested, either hating you or love you, as long as they're invested, that's all that matters.
About you one way or the other.
That's right. You got it.